Hi guys, Gareth here from Horsemanship. We're just busy going through Sock's session and recording it for the Patreon page, well, Patreon subscribers. And Talia asked a question about, we're working on upward and downward transitions on the ground with a horse that bolts, which is why Socks is here. I want to have that communication of going up into a trot and coming back to a walk, going up to a canter, coming back to a walk, on the ground before I'm even on them, just to show that they're connected. And Talia's question was, well, when we started that exercise, he was very attentive and going up and down. Now, in our process with Socks, he hasn't bolted since he's been here because we've put in the communication and the connection work, and he's actually turned out to be a bit more on the low impulsion side. In other words, doesn't want to go. So one of the other reasons I'm doing transitions is transitions also get a horse more forward. What happened when I was working with it then, he got very forward and he stopped paying attention to the cues. And there's an interesting correlation between the impulsion scale and connection. So if you think of the impulsion scale as 0 to 10, with 0 being a horse that doesn't go, 10 being a horse that doesn't stop. Either end of the scale or variation is disconnect. They are going into an automatic response that doesn't involve you. Getting a horse back to 5 on that impulsion scale, that's connection. They're connected to what we're asking. So the minute you start drifting from 5, let's say you're dropping to 4 or 6 isn't too bad. You can bring them back to you. You still have rapport. Dropping below 3 or above 7, you're starting to deal with a horse that's actually no longer connected to you, no longer communicating with you. You normally have to get to firmer phases, and it all gets a little medieval with those horses. So think of low impulsion horse, you're going to have people getting bigger spurs, riding with crops and all the rest of it. High impulsion horse, you're going to have people with bigger bits, pulling really hard on them to try and slow a horse down. So there's a direct correlation between impulsion and connection. So when people say, oh no, they like a really forward horse, they're talking about a lack of connection. If the horse goes without you asking, they're not really connected to you.